right now is 6:30, and today we're going to Philadelphia. So I'm gonna get up, get dressed, and meet in front of the engineering building by 7:15, and meet with my class. So let's go. So these are clips of us driving on our way to Philadelphia. The drive was nice and calm, and it was very long, but I'm a window watcher when I'm in cars, so I just looked out the window, enjoyed the scenery, and then made our way. And we finally made it to Philadelphia. Once we got there, I definitely felt the vibe of being in a city. And since I've never actually been in a city before, I've got the aura of cities from movies, and I definitely felt it. And I definitely felt like a little kid just looking everywhere. Sanson Street was where we parked our car in valet. And as we were walking, we seen this cafe, and it just gave me the vibes of like being in France for some reason. And also, since I'm in French for this semester at school, I definitely felt like I was in France for some reason. But it just, everything looked so good, and it just smelled so good in there. And this was Matthew. He was gonna get himself a cookie, but he settled for a blueberry muffin instead. But he did tell me that he was very satisfied with his pick. We kept walking for a little bit, and we ended up at this ice cream shop where we were met with two very charismatic people, and they told us about their shop.
My name's Hannah, and this is the Van Leeuwen shop on 13th and Sansom in Philly. We're the first one that they opened in Philly, so that's kind of fun. A lot of tourist traffic comes through this area. We're so close to the convention center, so a lot of people come from like out-of-state conventions or tournaments, sports tournaments and things. Really fun to show people a new place to try ice cream. It's a company out of New York, so it's kind of a bummer it's not local necessarily, but hey, still really good ice cream. And we got vegan options for people who are avoiding dairy, so something for everybody, which is nice.
After, me and Matthew sat down and tried some vegan ice cream for the very first time. I can't pick it up. Okay.
Right. No problem. It's cold.
It's actually good, yeah. Yeah. I feel like you can taste the difference.
I don't know how I feel about it.
You know, how did you like it? Did you like it?
He doesn't like it.
Why?
I give it like a 6 out of 10. It's the flavor.
It's the flavor. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it too sweet?
I think so. It's like too tart. Like too bitter.
As he takes another bite.
Right. He's still eating it.
I'm trying to see.
I'm just saying.
Look at him. He don't like it, but he's still eating it.
He's like, I gotta taste it again.
Well, let me see. Let me see if my brain will connect with me.
Let's just be honest. He don't like it because it's more healthy.
I like the good old ice cream with a lot of fat in there.
It's really good. Like, you can tell that it's like,
It is
not
good.
big, like it's different, but I like it. And he's eating more.
Yeah, I think my brain agrees with me. It is good. I like it now.
All right, Matthew's gonna tell us how he feels about Philadelphia so far. Even though we just had some vegan ice cream, he acted like he didn't like it. But go ahead.
I was crying. I had awkward interactions. I'm just joking. It was fun. It's like really lively here. There's like a lot of people. Unfortunately, I'm just joking. I had a few interactions. They weren't good interactions. People were about to cuss me out.
No, because that's not true. Because he just be walking into places, and people be looking at him like he's stupid.
You only live once. I was like, why not just walk into walk in here, see what's going on.
And he said you only live once, and then walk into a building, got yelled at to get out the building.
They're like, get out! Why are you in here? And then I seen another building. It was like a little hotel or something. I poked my head through it since it was glass, and there was a guy sitting on the other side. He just looked at me.
You're so many these awkward interactions.
I was like, nothing to see here. But so far, it is pretty good. Like, it would have been better if it wasn't raining. I feel like that makes it better since there's not as much people outside.
I feel like it adds to the vibes almost. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's raining harder right now.
It kind of does though. Add into like the little aesthetic. It's kind of giving like a little gloomy vibe to Philadelphia. But so far, it is different from Glen Burnie. Because with Glen Burnie, there's barely no one. It's like basically in the suburbs. It's dry as shit out there.
Okay, because we're not gonna talk down on Glen Burnie.
But we love Glen Burnie though.
It's just different, and we like the word different.
We like the word different. But yeah, Philadelphia, it is different. It is new. There's a lot going on. Everything just like up close and personal.
Then we walked literally 2 doors down to this photo gallery, and she told us that these were made out of stained glass, and the walls were covered with just beautiful art. And I'm a painter and a drawer myself, so I really liked to come in and look at what other people did. As you walk to the back of the shop, it was just even more paintings and drawings. And I really like this one with the llamas, and I really like this one with the birds. But I think that my favorite one was this one with the flowers, because it looks so beautiful. And then there was literally sleeves of paintings and stuff. It was just artwork for days. After that, we kept walking a little bit more, and then we ended up at this place. It was kind of like a party city, and Matthew, of course, went on with his daily activity.
Oh my God, it's Tom! Oh, appliances. We need these. Tom Mackenzie.
We went out and walked a little bit more around the city, and we seen murals like this all throughout the city. And I wonder how long it took them to do that, because on a canvas it takes me a whole day, and I can't imagine something that big. After that, we ended up at the Illusion Museum, which is somewhere that I always wanted to go, and was something that I brought up going to when we were talking about going to Philadelphia. And this one was, you were in a room and it felt like you were like looking at yourself, and it was like millions of just you. And this one, it was like a mirror, and it was like you were playing cards with a whole bunch of people, but it was just you sitting there. Now this one was really trippy because it was like a tunnel that was spinning, and it made you really dizzy when you went in there. And this handstand on the table illusion was my favorite. Directly after that, we went straight to the train station and got on the train. This was the first time I've ever gotten on any mode of transportation other than a car. And I'll tell you, it definitely was an experience because it kind of felt like a stand-up roller coaster, and I'm not too much of a fan of roller coasters, but it was fun. After that, oh boy, was I hungry. So we ended up going to a place where we could eat and sit down for a little bit. The place we ended up at was Reading Terminal Market, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little overwhelmed when we first got in there, but I adjusted, and I ended up getting a hunger burger for $17. Me and Matthew, we got what is it called? Hunger burger?
Burger.
But it's from Hunger Burger.
Oh, yeah.
It's from Hunger Burger, but we got the Phil burger or something like that, and fries, and we played it safe because we were trying to get pizza, but that line was probably the longest line in here, and we're not waiting for that. But we still played it safe and got a burger and some fries, which they taste good. The fries taste good. I've been waiting to eat all day. I have a headache. All I drank was orange juice at like 6 o'clock. AM. So I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah. The fries, a little bit spicy. It just kicked me, but the fries are pretty good.
He can't take spice. He can't even eat hot Cheetos.
Dry ass fries.
Crazy. Okay. We tasted the fries. Now we're just gonna taste the burger.
There's tomato on my shit.
They messed up Matthew's order. They put tomatoes on there. All right. It is greasy, but I'm gonna enjoy it, and I don't even care. It just tastes like a regular burger.
Yeah.
After we ate, you know, we had to do a little bit more walking to walk off all that food that we just ate. But we were nearing the end of our trip, and our last place was the above ground train station. Okay guys, now we're at 30th Street train terminal.
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
What you said?
It looks really nice. Are we ready to go? It looks really nice. It looks like big and like grand.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, great.
Then we were on our way back to the Eastern Shore. My overall opinions about Philadelphia is that I really do need to get out and see things more, because I am a homebody and I like to stay inside. I like my bed. But I definitely do realize that there are things out there that I definitely could see. And this was my first time doing a lot of things, like being in a city, getting on a train, trying vegan ice cream, also socializing and asking somebody for an interview. And it was just so much fun. And I definitely think that in the future, I do see myself coming back here again, or maybe visiting another city. But I don't know about living there. But it was just such a fun trip, and I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to go. And thank you guys for watching my trip to Philadelphia.